I'm live. What's up, y'all? We're coming to you live. I gotta show you this. So we were driving by.
What's going on, everyone?
Really cool location. So we're going live on our Frontline America and Oscar El Blue. Shout out to America's Voice. You guys got to stay tuned for huge things coming out there.
Huge shout out. Huge shout out.
The show coming out. With
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It's Oscar Blue for Border Network News.
But gotta show you.
How's everybody doing? We were driving by.
An illustration.
As we were driving by right now, let me just try to cross.
We're gonna cross.
Ben, let's go.
This place is called the Monument to Corruption. Is it the Monument to Corruption or the Monument Against Corruption?
The Monument of Corruption.
The Monument of Corruption. And we were driving by it, and I couldn't help but notice.
How's everybody doing?
It's falling
I'm
apart.
Oscar Blue for Border Network
This is
News.
in Mexico,
And this is the monument, people,
but it's
of
falling apart.
corruption.
And it's just a great illustration
And
for what's wrong.
there's a
Why
lot of
we have
things that
this
it, you know,
America.
that it can go with this
Thank you guys
monument.
for just joining. I think we're having a little bit of Facebook. Hey, Molly, what's going on? Facebook.
This is the things that I can say about this monument. This is a monument of corruption, and it's all beat up, and it tells you a lot about the significance of this monument. Look,
Great illustration.
there's trash inside. There's all beat up right there.
We're bringing you the story that the mainstream media won't bring you.
And it is really important to see this monument of corruption in Tapachula. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. More than 60 million in poverty in our country. For everybody to know, I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. I'm live in Tapachula. And as we were driving, we saw this monument that is called the Monument of Corruption. And this monument is all beat up. Got trash right here. You got pieces right there that is basically dismantling itself. And it could tell you a lot about
Oscar, how much did Carlos say they spent on this?
30 million pesos.
30 million pesos.
So, you know, it tells you a lot about this monument, that it doesn't signify anything about our country. 60 million in poverty, 28 million in critical condition, 68 million without medical care, 1.9 million children without education abandoned, 9.8 million without the resources to get education, migration issue, invasion to our sovereignty. This is a monument that is called the Monument of Corruption. And as you can see, it tells you a lot about what our country signifies. When they spend 30 million pesos on this monument right here, that is worth nothing. Why? Why spend 30 million pesos on building a monument of corruption when it tells you, hypothetically, it tells you the significance of this monument. It tells you that the Mexican government can spend 30 million pesos on something that is valuable, probably $1 million pesos. And the 28 million or 20 million, where are they from? Where are they going? Where are they hidden? And this is, you know, something real quick that I wanted to show you guys. Let me flip the camera right here for you guys to see me. How you doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, also for America's Voice. We're live right here. I want to give a quick shout out to my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he's having a really hard time. I want to give you I'll send you a big hug, brother. Send you a huge hug. Stay strong. Stay really strong. Stay strong. You're a strong man. You will make it through it. And to all the people of El Paso, I send a huge hug. To all the people at Dayton and to all the people in Detroit. Huge hug as I'm standing right here at this monument that is called the Monument of Corruption. And it tells you a lot. It's about to start to rain, so I'm gonna cut the feed just in a moment. But it tells you a lot about how our country is run. 28 million in poverty, in extreme poverty, 60 million in critical condition, 1.9 million kids abandoned, 9.8 million without resources to education, and 68 million without medical care. And it tells you a lot. This monument of corruption is just a smokescreen, and it's a piece of you know what. And they spent 30 million pesos on building this. When it's all torn up, trash, falling apart right there, as you can see. And it tells you a lot about our government. It tells you a lot about our country. It tells you a lot about how Mexicans are letting everybody take over us. We're letting the government, we're letting everything. We're letting this migration pact take over us. Just was visiting this, I'm visiting this beautiful city for the second time. Second time that is Tapachula. And it has beautiful resources. Not even Tapachula, Guatemala has beautiful resources. And we're full with corruption. And it's time to fight as Mexicans. And it's time to fight against the corruption so we can fix this. This spending 30 millions on this monument, that is the monument of corruption. This, right here in Tapachula, 30 million pesos. What is the significance of this monument? Why you build a monument? Why you build a monument that is called the monument of corruption? It tells you a lot. That it's falling apart, and there was money spent over, and the significance, it is just approximately nothing. Approximately nothing. So it is ridiculous that we can spend that money on education for our children, on poverty, and on social security for people of Mexico. It's beautiful, beautiful. Tapachula is beautiful, man. And we're just wasting a lot of money. I will say goodbye to this segment with my partner right here, that I want to say thank you for all the things that he have done, inviting me to America's Voice. Ben Bergquam right here.
Muchísimas gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
Ben, 30 million spent on this monument right here. The significance behind this monument, but I want to get to you first on this. 60 million in poverty in Mexico, 68 million without medical care, 28 million in critical condition, 1.9 million abandoned children, and 9.8 million abandoned kids with resources. What do you think about this?
Yeah, no, it's a great illustration to what's wrong with Central American countries. Mexico, let's go. Mexico, all these countries. The problem isn't America. The problem isn't that we don't have enough compassion, like our friend Edgar said. The problem is the corruption in these governments that continues to steal from the people while they enrich themselves. And we see this in the left in America, and you see this in the left in all of these countries. The people that are pushing for socialism and communism and all this, all they're doing is stealing wealth for themselves. And what you end up with is a monument to corruption that's falling apart. And the storm is coming.
So I'm gonna cut the feed, everybody. Peace and love, everybody. And always the country first is raining. It's raining hard.